Hey, have you heard about interest rates right now? They are insane, and the condo market in the downtown, it is a bit of a buyer's market. There is a lot of inventory out there under 300. That's what this video is all about. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Alex Roy, trusted realtor with John L. Scott Real Estate, specializing in Eastside Portland, but also particularly with condos in downtown and downtown adjacent Portland. Here today, the month of March 2020, and I've got some crazy numbers for you, starting with interest rates. Coronavirus has had an effect on the market. You can't miss that in the news, but many people are asking me, how is it affecting interest rates? Let me show you what one of my preferred lenders, Evan Carr with Priority Home Loans, emailed us agents a couple days ago. Look at this. I got three types of loans up here right now. The most common that a lot of people get, the conventional 30-year fixed with a max loan amount of $510K, minimum credit score of 620. That's just the parameters that we have to put in here to qualify these numbers. 3%. 3%, that's buying down one full point, but that is 3%. That is insanely low. Same thing goes for the FHA 30-year fixed mortgage, max $491,000 purchase price or loan amount, pardon me, and minimum credit score of 580, which is still, a lot are gonna qualify above that 580. 3% on that as well. And then over here on the 30-year fixed VA, those VA loans, no max loan amount, minimum credit score of 580, 2875. That is like free money. And just to put this in perspective, let me show you another chart that another one of my preferred lenders, Darren Bellog with Penrith Home Loans, sent out a couple days ago, posted on his Instagram page. So here's our interest rates, the rolling 13-month rolling trend for 30-year fixed rate mortgages. Back in March, so this time last year, March 2019, we were thinking, hey, we're sitting at 4.5% on mortgage rates, very likely that they're gonna creep up to 5. That's what we thought at the start of last year. They ended up dropping and coming in pretty low, down at finishing the year at 4, and now here we are. Down here, and that's 3%, and even the VA loan is below that. And so if you were sitting on the fence last year, but you were worried, oh man, I really should get doing something because interest rates might start going up, we are at a serious low on where we were in the last couple of years. It is a time to start talking to lenders, getting this locked in. Don't know how long these low rates are gonna last. It's time to have a little conversation with your lender. And if you don't know a lender and you want some recommendations, all you need to do is text me at this number right here, or call me, or send me an email to this email address, and I will refer you 3 very trusted lenders in Portland, great reviews, lots of great client testimonial, 3 great lenders that you can have a conversation with and see what you get pre-approved for. At these low interest rates, the way the math works out is that the lower the interest rate, the more you can purchase, because your monthly payment's gonna stay the same, but if you're paying less on that interest, you can have more principal to work with. All right. Awesome numbers on those. So now, this is what I wanted to tell you about the condo market in downtown and downtown adjacent Portland. Here's downtown Portland right here, the east side, east of the river. I circled off this area right here, looking at how many condos are on the market right now for under $300,000, and there is 60 of them. 60 of them actively on the market. That is a lot more inventory than I saw last year in the spring and certainly into the summertime. There's a lot there for buyers to choose from. So, great time for buyers to go shopping for condos. Just to give you a sense of what this market is, are they all like right at 300,000? What are the price ranges? Are there some that are lower? Let me run just a couple numbers past you. What sort of sizes are we talking about? First of all, when it comes to bedroom count, out of that 60, 14 of them are a studio, 42 of them are 1 bedroom, and there were 4 that were 2 bedroom. So how about the other information and the ranges? Well, when it comes to terms, so that's like, how can you purchase it? There were 2 of them that were cash only. You can't finance them. You can't go to a lender, get them to loan you money. to purchase it. So 2 were cash only. And then this was and then the rest of them, like everything that wasn't cash only, and actually that should, pardon me, that's a mistake there, that should be 58. The rest of them were eligible for conventional. And then when we look at these two right here, 12 of them were eligible for FHA loans. Not all condo complexes are eligible for FHA, so that's very cool to see that there's 12 there. And there's even 10 that reported that they would be able to accept VA loans, which is very cool too, because it's a limited number of condos that can accept VA loans. So there's some inventory out there for everybody, depending on what type of financing you can do. So now let's check out the next one here, property taxes and HOA dues. One of the big reasons why I like to point these out to folks is when I'm working with buyers and we're shopping around for a condo, a lot of times they're just fixated on the purchase price, how much the total purchase price is of the condo, and I go, hey, pay attention to the property taxes and HOA dues, because those can have a big impact on what you are paying every month. And so when it comes to property taxes, what was the range? They could range anywhere in the 60 that are available in the market right now. The low end was $2,100 a year, and on the upper end, $5,500 a year. It was a pretty even range all throughout, gradual increase across the 60 available. And then when it came to HOA dues per month, they could be as low as $219 per month and as high as $753 per month. And one thing to kind of note here is that I find that the HOA dues coincide pretty close to the square footage of the unit. As square footage increases, so do HOA dues. They just tend to be structured that way. Not always, but they tend to be. When it comes to property taxes, they're all over the place. You could have high square footage and low property taxes, and low square footage, small square footage, and high property taxes. So it's something to pay attention to when you're checking out listings online. What's the HOA dues? What are the property taxes per year? And if you can't find them, give me a call, send me an email, ask me that question. Happy to answer that for you. All right, let's check out now the 3 condos that I've picked out here to highlight of our 3 for under 300, because I think they are indicative, they straddle the whole spectrum that we've seen here. First one up. Okay, so here are the 3 that I picked out in the downtown. We got downtown Portland, over into Goose Hollow in the Alphabet District, on the west side of the 405 here, and I've got one over here in the Alphabet District, one in Goose Hollow, and one down in the south part of the downtown. The first one I want to start with is the one in Goose Hollow. It is certainly the cheapest, or let's say least expensive, most affordable condo that's out there at $167,000. It is a studio unit with 1 bathroom, teeny tiny, 471 square feet. It's at 709 Southwest 16th Ave, which is the Hamilton Arms condos. It has no rental cap. So investors, this is one where you could purchase this and you don't have to worry about maxing out the rental cap. It's available to rent right away. Very likely, though, not for Airbnb. That would be something we have to check into. A couple other things to note about this as we just kind of like look through the pictures. Got some really cute original built-ins. Love that leaded glass that's right there next to the kitchen. Got the cute little kitchen with the white cabinets. It's got some original hardwood floors kicking around on it, and radiator heat, which is going to be included in your HOA dues, so you're not paying that excess on the heat. And also a cute little bathroom with the floating sink. So looks like to me to be likely the original bathtub, but refinished. Very adorable. This one has HOA dues of $378 per month, so that's on the lower end, and its property taxes are $2,850 per year. So, and that was in 2018 was the last reported property taxes on that. So that is definitely on the affordable end of our units that I'm showing you. Pretty neat. That one's over in Goose Hollow. Very easy to get to the downtown, get to mass transit, get around. Love it. Our next one up, here we are. It's on Northwest Irving Street, right on the corner of 21st and Irving Street, and in the Irving Street Towers. This one is on the more expensive end of our under 300 range at $299,100. It's been on the market for 64 days, and they did start above 300, but they have now dropped below. This one has some of the best square footage in our range, 792 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and it is cute and interesting. It's got some great original features like the molding around the door. I love that. I love the 5-panel doors. I just feel like they're so classic. It's wonderful. It's got some original hardwood floors and then some updating in it. It's got the more updated kitchen. Yeah. And then it's got these funky built-in Murphy beds. Check that out. That is neat. There's one rolled out, yeah. Very cool. Got a cute little bathroom, updated vanity in it, not bad. This one, you know, probably a reason why it is a little bit more affordable is it is on ground level unit 106. There's no rental cap in this building as well. No assigned or deeded parking with it, though there is Zone M assigned street parking. A parking pass is available at $60 a month for that area. Very interesting, like that. And now for one that's in the mid-range, let's check this out. This one right here is the one that was in South Downtown, right down there close to the waterfront, and it's a building. I've helped a couple buyers get into this building, and we go look at them with other buyers quite a bit. I like these towers. There's the Harrison East and Harrison West towers, and they have just, you know, wonderful mix of folks that live there, from the very young that are going to college to older retirees in it, and it always feels like a really friendly, welcoming building whenever I'm there. So I don't mind promoting it up that way. This unit that we've got there is all the way up on the 15th floor, so you've got some good height with it, some good views. It is on for $259,800. It's got 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 735 square feet. Some of the things I like about this that are kind of a bonus, you can just check out the pictures now as you look through it. I do like that it has air conditioning. That is something that a lot of the units there have. Forced air rather than the radiant heat and electric wall heat that you saw on the other units. It's much more updated. This building was built in 1965. Its property taxes are $4,771 per year. That was back in 2018, and its HOA dues are $547 per month. And what's included in those HOA dues? It varies from building to building. In this case, with these condos, the Harrison ones, it's including free laundry, your sewer and your water and your trash. It, of course, includes exterior maintenance on the building and stuff like that. This unit does have a spa and hot tub. And one thing that is really cool, and you don't see this in a lot of buildings, the Harrison buildings have high-speed internet included in your HOA dues. So that's pretty cool, you know. So, end of story. 3 awesome condos that are on the market, 60 of them under $300,000. If you would like me to email you the complete listings of all 60 that are under $300,000, I am happy to do that. Just send me an email to alexroyrealty@gmail.com. I can send you any of these listings or all of them. More than happy to do that. And when it's time that you're excited and you want to go out and look at condos, give me a shout. We'll set up a tour and we'll go check them out. It is what I love to do. Whether you're an out-of-town buyer making a quick stop in Portland and got to view a whole bunch in one day, we can organize that. Or you're in town and hey, I just want to check out a couple after work some evening, I can do that with you too. I'm Alex Roy, trusted realtor with John L. Scott Real Estate in Eastside Portland, working hard for your success.